So we happen to learn about corresponding angles. Now we're looking at something called as alternative angles. When a line crosses two parallel lines, which angles on opposite side of that lines are equal? Okay, I didn't understand that statement exactly for now. So let me do this. So we know that the corresponding angles are equal because these are parallel lines. So this is equal to this and this is equal to this. At is equal to at and hashtag is equal to hashtag. Those are your corresponding angles. Now, when a line crosses two parallel lines, which angles on opposite sides? Okay, let me consider the dot. This is on the right. This dot is on the right. They're asking us to look at left and see which angle it can be equal to. If you think about it, it's quite simple. See, dot is equal to at. Dot is equal to at. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angle. So dot will also be equal to at the top left. At the top, top left. So those are your corresponding angles. So this is an example of your corresponding angle. Okay guys. So in that manner, we have around 4 pair. We'll be looking at that. Let's have a look at the basic idea. Alternative angles are found when transversal intersect two lines. This angle pair lies on the opposite side of the transversal. There are two type: alternative interior angle located between the lines. So this is interior. Actually, let me make, you guys need to know all of this. So please do. Transversal will be something light. You can just draw it light. Now, this space between the lines, that's your interior. The space that is outside, it's your exterior. Okay, so it can be at the top and the bottom. Both are your exterior. Okay, so interior and exterior. Definition: alternative interior angles are angles on the opposite side of the transversal between the lines. Alternative exterior angles are angles on the opposite side of the transversal outside the lines. The rules are there which we need to know. So let me actually take this on the sides. And let me explain this part. So if we have two lines and you have a transversal line, this and this are your alternative interior angles. A and B are your A comma B is one pair of your alternative interior angles. Then say hashtag and the dot. Next pair is hashtag and the dot is your alternative interior angle. Example, while your exterior angles are say P and Q. Okay, so P comma Q, that's one pair. The other pair is, what should I call this as, at, and this, whatever that is, asterisk symbol, right? Okay, so those are your examples. Now, there's certain rule when it comes to parallel lines and alternative interior angles. It's quite simple. Whenever we have a parallel line, the alternative interior angles are equal. I'll give you guys one example. So we have parallel line, and we have a transversal line. So alternative exterior angle, this is example, this, if this is 142 degree, this is the other side its inside and its other side of the transversal. This too will be 145, 142 degree. When it comes to exterior, let me do it over here. So this is, say if this is 40 degree, this also will be 40 degree. Okay, please understand that these are example of interior and exterior. I'll write the heading. First thing is we'll understand interior and exterior. The word, this is whatever I'm marking, those are your interior. And so here we are looking at alternative interior angle example. And this is alternative exterior angles that we are considering. Okay. Next. Why are they alternative? Well, if you consider the transversal line, we can see that they are on the opposite side. Left and right. Left and right. They are on the opposite side. And so they are alternative. Okay, converse. What does converse mean? The opposite of, kind of opposite of whatever we just studied. If the alternative angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. If someone tells that, you know what, if alternative interior angles are 60 degree and 60 degree, then we can conclude that so the lines are parallel. If someone tells this, if someone tells me this, then I can tell, oh, then lines are parallel is what I can tell. Okay, so that is your converse. Finally, if line A is parallel to line B, if angle 3 is 65 degree, then angle 6 will be 65 degree. So on and so forth. So that you guys can think of. We already done few examples as well. Yeah, so that is your small introduction to alternative angles.